This video is an overview of the necessity for occupational monitoring. Potential workplace hazards include asbestos, dust and fumes, Legionella, noise and vibration, and oil mist. For many of these aspects there are legal limits. For others there may be good practice limits. Unless you have monitoring carried out, you will not know whether you exceed these limits. This may expose you to claims, spurious or otherwise, by disgruntled employees. Without hard evidence, these can be difficult to defend. Not every workplace will present the same potential hazards, therefore a risk assessment should be undertaken. We can review your processes and the materials used and determine what should be monitored and how. For example, fork truck operators in a warehouse may be exposed to diesel fumes, noise and vibration. Crane operators at a port may be exposed to coal dust. And staff in printing works may be exposed to solvent fumes. Each potential risk requires a different monitoring method. For example, for noise, a survey with a noise meter is required to identify staff at risk and to identify areas that require restricted access. Dust monitoring can be to determine the inhalable and respirable dust fractions. There are legal limits for both. For some types of dust, the legal limits may be lower, for example, for some metals. For solvents, monitoring is often by use of a charcoal tube and pump. However, not all solvents are absorbed efficiently onto charcoal, and a knowledge of the solvents likely to be present is required. This will allow the correct sampling method to be selected. And what if you exceed the occupational exposure limits? What are the options? There is a hierarchy of actions starting with eliminating the hazard, substitution with less hazardous materials, engineering controls such as air extraction, administrative controls such as limiting the time workers are exposed, through to PPE. The use of PPE is considered to be the least satisfactory option. Environmental efficiency can advise you of the options and help you select the most appropriate. And how frequently should you carry out such monitoring? Every time you change your methods of work, or the materials used, or the location. Environmental efficiency has a wide range of monitoring equipment and media in stock, including SKC sorbent tubes, filters and impingers, Gastec and Draeger tubes, and other media. Environmental efficiency is able to undertake the largest occupational monitoring jobs, as our stock of sampling equipment is one of the largest. Specialist sampling includes breathing air, asbestos, hand, arm and whole body vibration, and for Legionella. For each occupational monitoring exercise, we will issue a comprehensive report that will state whether you are in compliance. So, if you want to ensure that you meet your legal responsibilities and also protect your staff, please contact us on either of the two phone numbers or email us.